The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. The boys of summer are back. Davis County Baseball is coming your way on New Country 104.3 KRKN. Davis County Mustang sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors. Tricia and the staff at Brothers Market in Bloomfield. Make sure and download their new app and start saving today at Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. By Community First Credit Union, with over 16 locations to serve you. By Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Call them today for a virtual visit and get seen from the comfort of your home. By Davis County Community School District. One school, one community, one goal. The best we can be. By Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today to get a great night's sleep on a mattress you'll love. 664-3060. By First Iowa State Bank. With locations in Bloomfield, Cantrell, and Keosauqua. Today, tomorrow, together. By Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel at 799-1235. By Ray, Doug, and Chris and the team at Hamilton Produce in Bloomfield and Ottumwa. Stop in for all your farm and hardware needs. And don't forget, they are the best place to call for all your LP gas needs. By Lisa and Melissa at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield. Quote to claim, they take care of you. By Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield. Call Bob Lawson and the staff today, where results in your field are always their first concern. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call them today to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. By Chris and the team at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumber yard. Stop in and get everything you need for all your projects. And don't forget to come to the Pulaski Lumber Maker Space on the second Saturday of every month. By Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. By Eric and the team at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield. Don't forget, you can now text them about the car part you need. And by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
One last time, welcome to the Davis County Fairgrounds here in Bloomfield. Great to have you with us on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Whether you're listening on 104.3 KRKN, watching our stream on ottumwaradio.com, or checking in on our Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. This is Ellis Kojo. I'm joined by Parker Stevens, our on-site producer. Kyle Smith will be the man turning the dials and pushing the buttons over in our headquarters in Ottumwa. Keokuk versus Davis County to wrap up the regular season. Plus, this is the final game to be played here at the fairgrounds. Starting next year, we'll be moving a mile down the road to Davis County's new digs, but we still have one game left to play here, so we'll bid a fond farewell to the fairgrounds as we proceed through tonight. Davis County 4-7 on the season. They have lost their last two. Back on Monday, they had the tough 10-inning loss to Pekin, 2-0. And then the next day on Tuesday night in Cardinal, the Comets scored 7 unanswered runs on their way to a 7-4 win over Davis County that evening. And if you saw head coach Todd White's comments in the Ottumwa Courier, he said that his team looked flat. And that's actually not a bad assessment of what happened that night versus Cardinal. So Davis County looking to start or finish the season strong before they head to the district semifinals, where they await the winner of Cardinal and Pella Christian. On the other side, Keokuk is 0-15 on the year. First-year head coach Jared Poole has the tough hill to climb as he tries to get the Chiefs back to prominence. If you want to look at the records, that's fine, but don't let those deceive you. Last year, Davis County came into this matchup, and they played in Keokuk last year. Davis County was 11-7. Keokuk was 1-17, and it turned out that Keokuk beat Davis County via walk-off by the final score of 5-4, and that was just their second win of the season. It turned out to be their last. So these two teams have been known to play tight affairs, and we may see something like that to close out the Davis County Fairgrounds as well. But coming up next, we'll have the starting lineups for Davis County and Keokuk. Back in 2 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County Baseball brought to you in part by Lisa Bell at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville. Quote the claim, they take care of you. Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top quality black dirt, fill sand, and wash gravel at 799-1235. As we get ready to get started here at the fairgrounds for one last time before Davis County moves into their new digs a mile down Old Highway 2.
Both the baseball and softball teams will be moving west.
And Davis County looking to close out the fairgrounds for actually close out the fairgrounds with a win and a nice little salute to the fairgrounds and the fair board for allowing the Mustangs to play here for so long. 0-15 Keokuk versus 4-7 Davis County. One team has lost 2 in a row. Other team is trying to snap a much longer losing streak. First up let's do the starting lineups. First up for Keokuk. Once again, 0-15 on the season. Jared Poole is their first-year head coach. Jordan Sisk is a second baseman, batting leadoff. Batting second and at shortstop, Josh Wills. Miller Giesler is the DH, batting third. Batting fourth and catching, Andrew Siebold. Batting fifth, and in center field, Corey Skinner. Zach Myers is in left field. He bats sixth. Batting seventh, and at third base, Cole Gillenwater. Trace Hackaday is at first base, batting eighth. And batting ninth and in right field is Cam Robertson. Again for Keokuk, Sisk at second, Wills at short, Giesler is a DH, Siebold is catching, Skinner at center, Myers in left, Gillenwater at third, Hackaday at first, and Robertson in right. Now for Davis County, Clay Colliers in center field, batting leadoff. Batting second, Dawson Townsend at second base. Noah Smolik is at shortstop, batting third. Gavin McCall is catching, batting cleanup. Batting fifth, and in left field, Carson Mader. Batting sixth and pitching, Caden Hill. Dalton Reeves is at first base, batting seventh. Batting eighth and at third base, Caden Glosser. And batting ninth and in right field, Hunter Bell. So again for Davis County, Collier in center, Townsend in second, Smolik at short, McCall is catching, Mader in left, Hill is pitching, Reeves in first, Glosser at third, and Bell in right. Let's take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, the first pitch between Keokuk and Davis County from here at the fairgrounds on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs, too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today, 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Go Mustangs! 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 Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County and Keokuk set to get it on from here at the Davis County Fairgrounds here in Bloomfield for one last time. Caden Hill on top of the bump. He has been tasked by head coach Todd White to finish off the regular season. And as the year has proceeded, it sure looks like Caden Hill has turned out to be Davis County's most consistent pitcher. He comes in with a 2-2 record over 15 2/3 innings pitched. An ERA of 3.57. He's walked 6 and he struck out 16. Those 16 strikeouts, second on the team behind Noah Smolik, who pitched pretty well in Monday's loss against Pekin. Hill's last game was against Knoxville on Friday, where he went all 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 4 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 4. In Davis County's 14-1 win over Knoxville. Hill is done with his warm-up tosses as Jordan Sisk trots to the plate for Keokuk as we are just about ready to get started from here at the fairgrounds for one last time before Davis County moves into their new digs a little bit down the road to the west. First pitch thrown by Hill, and it's a bunt that is bunted into the glove of the catcher McCall for strike 1, and we are underway. First pitch thrown at 7:48. And Hill's ready with the 0-1. It's a fastball tapped to the left side. Smolik in the hole, guns at the first. Nice play. Smolik had to go to his right into the hole, and he was able to straighten up and throw a strike to the first baseman Reeves for the first out of the inning. Or I should say first out of the ball game. That brings up Josh Wills, the shortstop, right-hander versus the right-hander Hill. Hill with a nod and a curveball for strike 1. Hill really is a fastball curveball pitcher. Occasionally, he'll throw a changeup. 0-1, fastball fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Earlier in the week, it looked like this game wouldn't be played because of the forecast, which said 70% chance of thunderstorms, but that dropped steadily as the week progressed. Curveball popped up, short right center field. Townsend, the second baseman, drifts back and makes the catch. Quickly 2 outs in the Keokuk first inning. And Miller Giesler, the DH, bats with the bases empty. There was rain earlier today, but nothing of note. First pitch is a check swing and a foul ball over to first base dugout. And all in all, it turned out to be a nice day. Temperature at first pitch, 75 degrees, so a pleasant evening set up here in Bloomfield. 0-1, curveball. And it's a tapper foul to the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes to Miller Giesler. Giesler on the season batting .342. He has 6 runs driven in. And now the 0-2. Fastball, a bit off the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hill looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning to start things off here at the fairgrounds, and the pitch is a pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Caden Hill. Keokuk goes down in order. When we come back, it's Davis County's turn to bat in the first. You're listening to Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Keokuk goes down quickly 1-2-3 to begin things here at the fairgrounds. Now we head to the bottom of the first, and Davis County will get their chances versus Keokuk starter Nick Profeta. Profeta is a sophomore with an ERA at 14 coming into today's game. Has only pitched just 1 inning, has 2 walks, no strikeouts. So head coach Jared Poole, beg your pardon, going with the rarely used sophomore to start things off here at the fairgrounds versus Davis County. Davis County 4-7 on the year. They've lost their last 2. A tough 10-inning loss on Monday versus Pekin, and then a 7-4 loss at Cardinal on Tuesday. Clay Collier strides to the plate as we get ready to start the bottom of the first. Collier has been very good in the leadoff spot this season. And the junior center fielder looks out at Profeta, who was set. And he comes home with the first pitch at the bottom of the first, and it's a fastball line right to the third baseman, Gillenwater. One pitch, one out on the line out to third by Clay Collier. So he hit that one right on the button, but Gillenwater didn't even have to move from third base. And now Dawson Townsend bats. And it's a fastball taken a bit high for ball one. Townsend batting .286 on the year. He has 2 RBI. He leads the team with 7 walks. The wind and a 1-0. Fastball popped up foul to the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Myers is in left field for Keokuk. Skinner in center. Robertson in right. Gillenwater is a third baseman. Wills at short. Sisk at second. Hackaday is at first. Seabold is the catcher. And Profeta, who has a fresh ball, gets ready to come home with the 1-1. Fastball fouled back. A sidearm delivery from the sophomore Profeta. Sidearm or 3/4. Somewhere in between there is his delivery. A bit quirky. You usually don't see that, especially out of a high schooler. And now the 1-2 coming to Dawson Townsend with the bases empty and 1 out in the bottom of the first. A grounder to short. Wills goes over to his left, throws it over the head of the first baseman Hackaday, but Townsend stays put at first. So an error on the shortstop Wills produces the first base runner of the evening. Now Noah Smolik is up, looking to snap. He's been hitless in his last 8 at-bats. Runner at first, 1 out, bottom of the first of a scoreless game. First pitch to Smolik is a swing and a miss. He pulled the string on him. It looked like a changeup that Smolik was way out in front of. And it's 0-1. Smolik batting .333 now on the year, despite that slump. 2 homers, 10 RBI for the junior shortstop. 0-1. Grounder foul, just wide of third base. No balls, 2 strikes. Davis County was in a bit of a funk before their 3-run 7th inning back on Tuesday versus Cardinal. They entered the inning down 7-1. They mounted a rally, and they scored 3 in that top of the 7th, but they couldn't complete the comeback, and they lost to Cardinal by the final score of 7-4. Profeta now comes home with the 0-2. Curveball, inside corner, strike 3 called. Smolik goes down looking for out number 2. Davis County scored a run in the 3rd inning on Tuesday night versus Cardinal. That snapped a streak of 12 straight scoreless innings going back to Friday. First pitch to McCall is a fastball high for ball 1. When it's all said and done, despite Davis County's offensive shortcomings the last couple of games, on Tuesday they out-hit Cardinal 5-4, yet they lost on the scoreboard 7-4. 1-0, runner goes. It's hit the other way, right field. That drops for a base hit near the line and kicks into foul territory. Rounding second, heading to third is Townsend. A hit and run executed perfectly by the Mustangs. And Davis County has runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Carson Mader, who had a multi-hit game in Davis County's loss on Tuesday versus Cardinal, comes up with an early RBI opportunity. Mader batting .343 on the season, has a couple of RBI as well. Early scoring spot here for Davis County as they look to jump on top of Keokuk here in the bottom of the first. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. And Profeta comes home with the first pitch. Off-speed pitch that bends up towards the neck of Mater, who had to limbo out of the way for ball 1. Gillenwater, the third baseman, playing in on the grass. Middle infield playing back for Keokuk with 2 outs. 1-0. Runner goes from second. Pitch is taken for a strike. They throw it all the way to second, and it's a double steal as Townsend comes in to score. So a double steal executed by the Mustangs. And that produces the first run of the game. Davis County leading 1-0. And now Mater has a runner in scoring position. The pitch. Grounder. Nice play by Gillenwater, down by his ankles. That was a difficult hop, but he makes the play. Mater is retired, and Davis County is done in the bottom of the first, but they do score a run on a hit. There was an error, and there was a man left. After one full inning, we have a score of Davis County 1, Keokuk 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Myrtle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County 1, Keokuk 0. Davis County scoring their run on a double steal. Dawson Townsend stealing home to bring across the first run of the ball game. 4, 5, 6 due up for Keokuk, starting with Andrew Siebold, Keokuk's catcher, batting cleanup. First pitch is grounded up the third base line, and it stays foul. The catcher, McCall, was following the ball as it was going up the third base line in case it kicked fair, but it stayed foul for strike 1. Hill dispatched Keokuk in just 8 pitches, retiring them in order in the top of the first. 0-1. Curveball taken on the inside corner for strike 2. Hill is ready. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Siebold late on the fastball. And the count stays at no balls, 2 strikes. Siebold's a freshman, batting .241 on the season. He has 5 runs driven in. He's also drawn a team-high 10 walks. 0-2. Curveball stays upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hill with the wind. 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Right center field. Going back is Bell. That goes over his head and heads to the wall. Siebold rounds first, heads to second, and he has himself a leadoff double. Bell tried to track it in right center field. Got under it. However, the ball went over his head. And the tying run is in scoring position for Keokuk. Liam O'Donnell comes off the bench to run for the catcher Seabold. At the plate is Corey Skinner, the center fielder for Keokuk. 1-0 Davis County, top of the second. And the first pitch is taken in the dirt. It gets past McCall. The throw to third is in time. And O'Donnell is nailed at third trying to advance. McCall stayed with it despite the fact that the pitch got away from him, and he was able to throw a seed to the third baseman Glosser, who applied the tag to O'Donnell. Base is empty, 1 out. And the 1-0 coming to Skinner. Curveball. Misses, I guess, inside. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Hill working quickly. And the next pitch is grounded foul to the first base side. Mater's in left field for Davis County. Collier in center, Bell in right. Glosser is the third baseman. Smolik is at short. Townsend is the second baseman with Reeves at first. And Gavin McCall is the catcher awaiting the 2-1 from Hill. Fastball fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A leadoff double already erased as O'Donnell, the courtesy runner, got cut down trying to advance to third on what's classified as not a wild pitch. Curveball is too far inside, and the count is full to Corey Skinner at 3-2. Hill's payoff pitch is swung on and missed. Looked like a cutter from Hill, and Skinner goes down swinging for out number 2. Zach Myers, the left fielder, now is up for Keokuk. Myers, a sophomore, batting .222 on the year. First pitch is popped up. Foul territory, just out of the reach of McCall. He was near the third base dugout, reached out his glove, and it just came inches short of going into his glove. Caden Hill, the pitcher, was over there as well, and he gave McCall a tap on the backside, saying, hey, man, that was good effort. Now the 1-strike pitch to Myers. Swing and a miss. Hill challenged him with a fastball, and Myers came up empty on his swing. Quickly 0-2. Hill has 2 strikeouts already tonight. And the pitch. Curveball hits Myers in the hip, and the inning continues. Keokuk now has a runner at first, 2 outs in the top of the second. Davis County leads Keokuk 1-0. Cole Gillenwater, the third baseman, now will take his first cuts of the evening. First pitch is a fastball upstairs for ball 1. Gillenwater, another sophomore, batting .269 on the year. A very young Keokuk team. Just 2 seniors on their roster. 1-0. Fastball outside. Snap throw to the first, but scrambling back without a slide is Myers. Keokuk, not much of a running team. Just 5 of 9 in the stolen base department. Myers, who's at first base, does not have a stolen base to his name. Throw to first, and Myers gets back. This time he does slide. Two and 0 the count to Gillenwater. And the pitch. Fastball up and away. Another snap throw, and diving back safely once again is Myers. 3 balls, no strikes. Hill looking to find a strike zone. After hitting Myers, he has fallen behind to Gillenwater at 3-0. And it's a walk. 4-pitch walk to Gillenwater, puts runners at first and second. And Trace Hackaday Keokuk's first baseman comes up. Hackaday, a right-handed sophomore, batting a .115 on the year, and the first pitch is taken on the outside third, a fastball for strike one. Hackaday has the only home run for Keokuk this year to go along with 5 runs driven in. Fastball over but low for ball one. 1-1 to count to Hackaday. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, top of the second. Davis County leading Keokuk 1-0. Hills 1-1. Fastball right down Broadway. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So after dispatching Keokuk in order in only 8 pitches, it's taken Hill 20 pitches thus far to try to get through the second. 0-2. A tapper up the third base line, but that just trickles foul. And Hill, who did not get to that ball in time, was praying that that ball would stay foul before he touched it, which it did, because Hackaday runs pretty well for a first baseman. And he probably would have been safe if Hill picked up that ball prematurely. Count remains at 1-2. Hill looking for one final strike to end the Keokuk second. Curveball hit Hackaday in the front arm, and the bases are loaded. 2 hit batsmen in this inning to go along with a walk. And the only hit in this inning was erased on the bases. So Cam Robertson in a key spot for Keokuk. Down 1-0, but they have the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Hill's first pitch, a fastball fouled off at the plate. Robertson's a senior, one of the 2, as I said, on the roster. 0-1, a swing and a miss. It was a cutter on the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Robertson. Bases loaded full of Chiefs. 0-2 to Robertson. Tap to third. Glosser will just step on the bag, and that ends the inning. So Keokuk loads the bases, but they do not score. And at the end of 1.5, it's Davis County 1, Keokuk 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the second rolls in, and the final game here at the Davis County Fairgrounds before the Mustangs move into their new home a mile west down Old Highway 2. And Davis County leading Keokuk by the score of 1-0. Hill, Reeves, Glosser, 6-7-8 due up for the Mustangs as they face Nick Profeta. Davis County able to score a run, which was unearned, thanks to a double steal executed by the Mustangs, and Dawson Townsend was on the business end of that double steal as he swiped home to give the Mustangs their early lead. So Hill looks to help his own cause as he leads off the bottom of the second. First pitch is a fastball inside, actually too far inside, and that hit Hill in his left arm. Hill trots over to first after he was hit by the pitch. And right now he's staying on the bag, but I'm assuming he's coming. There'll be a courtesy runner, and in sprints in Easton White, who takes first base. That brings up Dalton Reeves, batting .235 on the year. He has 3 RBI. Profeta now in the stretch as he gives a couple peeks over his left shoulder at White. And the first pitch coming to Reeves is a curveball that almost got Reeves, but he was able to avoid it somehow, and it's 1-0. Davis County looking to snap a 2-game losing streak with a win tonight in this regular season finale. 1-0 is a breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Light starting to come on as the sun sets to our left over to the third base side. Runner goes, and the pitch is fouled away. So White was taking off on the 1-1 pitch, but now the count is 1-2. White has not stolen a base yet for Davis County this season. And stepping off the rubber is Profeta. And White just dove back to the base, despite the fact that there's no throw. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the second. Davis County leading 1-0. And another hit batsman, a breaking ball, hit Reeves. And 2 hit by pitches to start off the bottom of the second. That brings up Caden Glosser, the third baseman. He's batting .212, but he's second on the team in RBI. Beg your pardon, he's third on the team with RBI with 8. McCall and Smolik are tied for the team lead with 10. Runners at first and second, nobody out, bottom of the second. Glosser squares the bunt, but he fouls it back. Davis County 1, Keokuk 0. Hackaday, the first baseman, was charging on that first pitch. You figure Glosser will square the bunt once again. He does not, and the fastball is taken high and inside for ball 1. There have already been 4 hit batters in this game, and there hasn't been an out recorded yet in the bottom of the second. 1-1. He does square the bunt, Glosser does. Bunts it to Hackaday, who charges. He drops it, throws the first. Not in time. Sisk was covering. The second baseman was covering first, but Hackaday dropped the bunt grounder initially, and once he picked it up, Glosser, who runs well, was able to beat it out. That's an error on Hackaday, the first baseman, to load the bases for Hunter Bell, who can get his first RBI of the season with a well-placed grounder or a deep fly ball or even a hit. First pitch curveball taken for a strike. Keokuk has moved their infield in with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Davis County leading 1-0. 0-1. Fastball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big at bat here for Hunter Bell, the left-hander, versus the right-hander Profeta. Profeta with a long look in, now comes set. And the 1-1. Hit well out to right, but right at Robertson, the right fielder. No tag, however. by White at third base, and that had to be head coach Todd White's call because he was right there, not 2 feet away from White, and probably told him to hold. So a line out by Bell. And we go back to the top of the order and Clay Collier. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the second, Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing. First pitch to Collier. Curveball taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Good pitch by Profeta. Collier only saw 1 pitch his first time up, and he lined out to the third baseman, Gillenwater. And now the 0-1. Popped up. Foul territory, third base side, and that just manages to eke over the screen out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to Clay Collier. Davis County had the bases loaded with nobody out. Bell lined out to right. And now Collier's in the hole at 0-2. 2 hit batters and an error have loaded the bases. The pitch by Profeta, swung on and missed. That bounced to the plate. And Collier goes down swinging for out number 2. So we'll be up to Dawson Townsend if the Mustangs don't want to waste this bases loaded, nobody out opportunity here in the bottom of the second. Now there are 2 outs. The pitch to Townsend. Curveball. Hit out to left center field. Tracking it is Myers, and he makes the catch. Davis County loads the bases, but they do not score as they can't take advantage of bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom of the second. We head to the third. Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start to finish lumberyard.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing. And the Mustangs, hopefully the bottom of the second won't come back to bite them. They loaded the bases with nobody out, but they could not score. Now Hill back on top of the bump, and the first pitch hits Jordan Sisk in the hip. And it's the third hit batsman by Hill in this game. Leadoff man is on for Keokuk. They trail Davis County 1-0. Josh Wills, as he looks at a pitch in the dirt, and Sisk had to scramble back to the bag at first as McCall threw over, but his throw was low, and Sisk was able to get back safely. The 1-0 coming to Josh Wills, who fouls it back. Wills in the first inning popped out to the second baseman Townsend in short right center field. Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the third. The 1-1. Instead, a check on Sisk, who dives back to the bag. Had some mustard on that pickoff throw, Hill did, but Reeves able to handle it easily. 1-1. Fastball high. And McCall, who has been trying to throw behind the runner quite a bit already today. That time faked the throw, but held on to it. 2-1 to Josh Wills. Hill kicks and deals. That's fouled away at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keokuk has 1 hit so far today. It was a leadoff double by the catcher Siebold, but his courtesy runner, Liam O'Donnell, got thrown out at third, and he's out. Sisk is out, picked off at first. Hill with a quick move. Sisk a little bit too far off the bag at first, and he gets picked off by Hill, 1 out. That's a second out. Keokuk has committed on the bases so far tonight. The 2-2 to Wills. He swings and misses. The ball hits the ground, however. McCall throws a first in time to get Wills. Good job by Gavin McCall, the catcher, to keep his wits about him and throw a strike to the first baseman Reeves to complete the out. And there are quickly now 2 outs. So an inning that you thought might start off in a bad way for the Mustangs, especially after Hill hit the leadoff hitter Sisk with the first pitch of the inning. But a pickoff and a strikeout. The bases are empty with 2 outs for Miller Giesler, who struck out his first time up. He fouls back the first pitch. Keokuk 0-15 on the season, looking for their first win of the year here tonight in Bloomfield as we wrap up the regular season. 0-1, fastball, driven out to left center field, but there is Collier, and the center fielder makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a hit batsman, but nobody left. And as we head to the bottom of the third, it's Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! 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 Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Profeta Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Profeta Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We have reached the bottom of the third. Davis County hanging on to a 1-0 lead over Keokuk. Davis County scored their lone run in the bottom of the first thanks to a double steal. Dawson Townsend on the business end of it as he swiped home plate to give Davis County the 1-0 lead. Nick Profeta is back on the hill for Keokuk. Davis County looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. A tough 10-inning loss on Monday versus Pekin, 2-0. And then a 7-4 loss to Cardinal on Tuesday. Noah Smolik leads things off for Davis County. He struck out looking his first time up. Profeta winds and deals the first pitch, and it's a sidearm fastball taken outside for ball 1. Profeta has been wild but effective through the first 2 innings. 1-0. Another sidearm fastball, but that goes outside, and it's 2-0. Profeta started off the second inning, hitting the first 2 batters, and then an error loaded the bases with nobody out. However, the Mustangs could not take advantage, and Profeta was able to pitch out of it. 2-0. Grounded to short. Waist-high hop for Wills, who throws to first, and he gets Smolik by half a step. Smolik grounds out to lead off the bottom of the third. And now Gavin McCall, who has the only hit of the night thus far for Davis County, comes up. Profeta shakes, then nods his head. First pitch to McCall is a fastball right down the middle. That's fouled away. McCall singled, and he gave way to Daytona Bradley, the courtesy runner, who then stole second. He was the back end of that double steal, himself and Dawson Townsend, to lead to the one Davis County run. 0-1 to McCall's a curveball fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 out. Bottom of the third, Davis County 1, Keokuk nothing. Keokuk 0-15 coming into tonight's game. A nod. And now the wind and the 0-2. Fouled away. Don't let the records deceive you. Last year, Davis County was 11-7 when they went to Keokuk, Joyce Field. And Keokuk went into the game 1-17, but they beat Davis County 5-4 on a walk-off win for their second win of the year. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the curveball. It hit the dirt, and Seabold makes the throw to Hackaday at first for out number 2. Bases empty, 2 outs for Carson Mater, who grounded out to third his first time up. Profeta with a long look into his catcher Seabold. Now comes home with the first pitch. It's a breaking ball fouled off at the plate. Profeta doesn't really throw that hard. But if you can change speeds and locations, you can keep hitters off balance, and he's been able to do so for the most part tonight. 0-1. Tap foul to the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes. Not a lot of hard contact against Profeta either by the Mustangs thus far. Final game of the regular season for Davis County as they look to end on a strong note. They have a bye in the opening round of the districts. They won't play again until Tuesday versus the winner of Pella Christian and Cardinal. The 0-2. Just got a piece of it that Mater to foul it off at the plate. And the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. So Davis County could possibly avenge last Tuesday's loss against Cardinal if Cardinal can defeat Pella Christian on Saturday. 0-2. Curveball, and that got Mater in the back. Mater tried to get out of the way, but that was well into the right-hander's box. And that is the third hit batsman by Profeta. A 2-out runner for Davis County. Caden Hill looks to take advantage and help his own cause. Hill was hit by a pitch to lead off the second inning, and Profeta throws to first, but Mater dives back to the bag. Mater has 2 stolen bases on 2 attempts this season. Decent speed at first. First pitch to Hill. Runner does go as a fastball outside, and there won't even be a throw from Seabold. Mater gets his 3rd stolen base of the year. Runner now in scoring position for Caden Hill. 1-0 the count to Davis County starter. And the pitch is a hopper and a nice snag by Gillenwater at third. The throw to first is not in time. It was a low throw that Hackaday, the first baseman, had to go down and need to grab. He got off the bag, and he was not able to hit Hill with a swipe tag as he ran by, and so Hill is safe. That's an error on the third baseman, Gillenwater. Taking third on the play was Mater, and now runners are at the corners with 2 outs for Dalton Reeves, who has a chance to extend Davis County's 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Easton White comes in to courtesy run for Hill. Keokuk looks like they're bringing their infield in. However, head coach Jared Poole came out to talk to the home plate umpire. Maybe he wants the 2 umpires to confer whether or not they saw the player get tagged. Maybe a conference of some sort, but they both decide that Hill was safe at first. So the inning continues. There's 2 outs, but Keokuk looks like they're playing halfway. Now the middle infield drifts back. Gillenwater even with the bag at third. Hackaday is holding on Easton White at first, and a fake throw by Profeta to first, and White flopped on his belly and got back to the bag. Reeves with an RBI opportunity here in the bottom of the third. With runners at the corners, the pitch, curveball, grounded just fair inside the third base line. Coming in to score is Mater, and on the RBI single by Reeves, it is 2-0 Davis County. That was not hit all that hard, but the location was perfect. Gillenwater was playing off the bag, and he could not get back to third base to snag that grounder that just got it inside the left field line. So 2-0 Davis County. Runners at first and second for Caden Glosser. And a pitch. Grounded, foul this time, wide of third. Glosser was looking for a hit, possibly extra bases down that left field line, but could not keep it fair. And it's 0-1. A run in for Davis County. They lead 2-0. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Profeta with a long look now comes set, and the timeout called by Glosser at the plate. Glosser's had a couple of key 2-out hits already this season. Looking for another one here to extend Davis County's lead. Curveball swung on and missed. That had wiffle ball action as that started in the middle of the plate, then was well outside by the time it got to Glosser. 0-2 to count to Caden Glosser. White is at second. Reeves is at first. 2 outs in the inning. A run is in for Davis County. The pitch. Fastball well outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Final game here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. Davis County will be moving into their new home a mile west here on Old Highway 2. And a 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Hit well into left field. However, right there near the line. But it's dropped. Oh, no, he caught it. Okay. He dropped his hat, but he caught the ball. And Myers puts away the fly ball to end the inning. But the Mustangs do score a run on the RBI single by Dalton Reeves. And as we head to the fourth, it's Davis County 2, Keokuk 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County 2, Keokuk nothing as we start the top of the fourth. And the first pitch by Hill is a fastball taken outside for ball 1. Dalton Reeves with an RBI single to extend Davis County's lead to 2-0. And Hill has a 2-run lead to work with. 1-0. Curveball taken high. 2 balls, no strikes. Seabold, who has the only hit for Keokuk thus far. It was a leadoff double back in the second, leads off the top of the fourth. The 2-0, fastball right down Easy Street. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hill with the wind and the 2-1. Fastball over but low over the outside third. And now the count is 3-1. Hill has walked 1 batter thus far through 3 innings, and he walked another. Fastball couldn't quite get the outside corner, and Seabold, the leadoff hitter, is aboard on the base on balls. Now, timeout called, and Liam O'Donnell comes in again to run for Seabold. Back in the second inning, O'Donnell got thrown out at third, trying to advance on a pitch that went to the backstop. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Corey Skinner, who struck out swinging his first time up. No balls, 1 strike. Hill trying to work around a leadoff walk. Throw to first, and O'Donnell is back to the bag. Davis County wearing the maroon tops with white pants. Some of the Mustangs going with the high maroon socks, some going with the long pants. Fouled off at the plate. It's 0-2 to Skinner. Keokuk, on the other hand, kind of a unique uniform for them. They got road grays on, so gray pants. The front of their jersey is gray with purple lettering. However, the back of their jersey is purple with white lettering. If you're a fan of comic books, think of Two-Face. That's kind of the action they got going on in the front and back of their jerseys. Curveball outside, ball 1. Sorry to go nerd on you, but that's the first analogy that popped in my head. O'Donnell leads off from first. Nobody out, top of the fourth. Keokuk trails 2-0. Then 1-2 pitch is a fastball upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 pitch from Hill. Fastball swung on and missed. And Skinner goes down swinging once again. And he is the first out at the top of the fourth. Zach Myers now bats for the Chiefs. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Fastball off the plate outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Keokuk 0-15 on the year, looking to tally their first win of the season. Davis County looking to snap a 2-game losing streak of their own. Throw to first, and O'Donnell flops on his belly back to the bag. Myers is ready, and so is Hill. He comes home with the 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jared Poole in the Keokuk dugout. He's the head coach, his first year at the helm. A swing and a miss on the high fastball, and it's quickly 1 ball, 2 strikes. Poole has a young team, just 2 seniors on Keokuk's roster. The 1-2 by Hill. Grounded to short. Smolik throws a second for 1, and that will be all they get. Smolik collected himself and wanted to make sure he got the sure out at second, which he did. O'Donnell is forced out at second. Myers is safe at first on the fielder's choice. 2 outs in the inning, and Cole Gillenwater looks to extend the inning for Keokuk. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1 from Hill. This will be pitch number 54 for Caden Hill with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Runner at first. Davis County leading 2-0. Throw to first, and back safely is Myers. Gillenwater back in the 2nd inning walked, and he ended up getting stranded at second. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Keokuk tried to mount a 2-out rally in that 2nd inning, and without a hit, they were able to do so. Hill hit 2 batters to sandwich a Gillenwater walk. However, Hill was able to get Robertson to ground out to third to end the inning. 0-2. Got him. Curveball, swung on and missed. Ball went in the dirt, and McCall was able to throw it over to first to finish off the play and end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. And as we head to the bottom of the 4th, it's Davis County 2, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th rolls in here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. One last time, we're saying goodbye to her after tonight's game. Davis County looking to send her out in style. Here in the regular season finale, they lead Keokuk 2-0. Bell, Collier, Townsend, 9-1 2-hitters due up for Davis County. Facing Nick Profeta, who allowed a run by Davis County in the 1st and a run in the 3rd. Both are unearned, however. Bell lined out to the right fielder, Robertson, his first time up. Profeta's first pitch of the inning is a sidearmed delivery that goes well outside for ball 1. Bell is the only left-handed batter in either starting lineup tonight. 1-0. That was a curveball that was well outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Bell looking to start things off on the right foot for Davis County here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a curveball outside corner. Good 2-0 pitch from Profeta, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike to Bell. Profeta winds, kicks and deals. Fastball on the inside third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Profeta's worked his way back to even the count at 2-2 after falling behind 2-0. And now the pitch to Bell, well outside as he lost a grip on that curveball. And the count is full to Bell. Bell batting 105 on the year, just 2 hits on the season. One of them was a triple. A long pause by Profeta. And now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball well outside, and Profeta bends down at the waist as he knew that was a mistake. And it's a leadoff walk to Bell. Sometimes the pitcher knows as soon as he lets it go that it's not going to go anywhere near the strike zone. That was the case with that payoff pitch to Bell. Back to the top of the order, and Clay Collier 0 for 2 so far tonight. A line out and a strikeout. The pitch. Curveball hits Collier in the back, and the first 2 Mustangs have reached here in the bottom of the 4th. Davis County leads it 2-0, and Dawson Townsend has a chance to make this a big inning for the Mustangs. You imagine with Davis County leading just 2-0, Todd White, the head coach, will probably have Townsend bunt. Hackaday, the first baseman, looks like he might charge from first as he keeps on creeping in the infield. Now on the grass, he comes charging. It's bunted back just short of the mound. Profeta thought about third base, but throws it to first, and he throws a strike to Sis covering for out number 1. So a sacrifice is good by Townsend. Score the play 1-4. And now runners are at second and third with 1 out for Noah Smolik, who could really use a hit to snap out of his hitless Schneid. Now he's in an 0 for 10 slump. Smolik so far has struck out looking and also grounded out. The first pitch is hit high, medium center field, drifting over to center fielder Skinner. He makes the catch. Tagging is Bell coming home, and he scores standing up. That was a nice throw by Skinner. But Bell got in easily, and that gives the Mustangs a 3-0 lead. So Smolik gets an RBI on the sacrifice fly. He now has a team lead in that category with 11. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, and Gavin McCall has a chance to make it 4-0 with an RBI hit. Collier leading off from second. First pitch to McCall, and it hit him in the shoulder. Another hit batsman. 5 hit batters now by Profeta. Daytona Bradley runs for McCall. And the RBI chance moves now to Carson Mader, Davis County's left fielder, who's also hit by a pitch. He stole a base, and he also scored on the RBI single by Reeves back in the 3rd. 3-0 Davis County. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. The pitch. That got inside of Mader, and it goes to the backstop as Mader was able to avoid it. And the runners advance to second and third. Timeout called. Jared Poole, Keokuk's head coach, trots out to the mound. So while Poole is visiting with not only Profeta but the entirety of Keokuk's infield, it gives us a chance to let you know that Davis County Baseball is brought to you by Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Call them today for a virtual visit and get seen from the comfort of your home. And Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, call Bob Lawson and the staff today, where results in your field are their first concern. Davis County looking for a big hit from Carson Mader to give themselves a more comfortable cushion. They lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners at runners at second and third with 2 outs. 1-0 the count to Carson Mater. Profeta with the pause as he bends at the waist. And the 1-0. Fastball, outside corner, strike 1. Profeta looking for one last out to end the Davis County fourth. A run already in for the Mustangs. They lead it 3-0. But 2 ducks are on the pond for Mater. The pitch. Hit into right field. Back goes Robertson. It's over his head. Bounces to the wall. Coming in to score is Collier. Right behind him is Daytona Bradley. A 2-run double by Carson Mater to make it 5-0 Mustangs. Didn't look like the ball was hit all that well. However, looks like it deceived the right fielder Robertson as well. And he was not able to get back in time as that ball flew over his head and one-hopped the wall. A 3-run inning now a 2-run inning for Davis County to extend the lead to 5-0. And the first pitch to Caden Hill is taken high for ball 1. Beg your pardon, it's a 3-run inning for the Mustangs. Hit sharply to short. Wills stays down on it, throws to first, and Hill's retired to end the inning. But the Mustangs do score 3 runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on base. And as we head to the 5th inning, it's Davis County 5, Keokuk 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Caden Hill now has a cushion to work with. Davis County now leading 5-0 in the top of the 5th. Final game here at the Davis County Fairgrounds as we bid farewell to her. A combined facility down the road to the west of us. Both the baseball and softball fields will be in the same vicinity. That's something that Davis County hasn't enjoyed for years. Trace Hackaday leads off the 5th inning, and he swings and misses at the belt-high fastball for strike 1. Davis County's softball field, by the way, is over by, their current softball field is over by the high school, as that fastball is down and away for ball 1. Baseball field here at the fairgrounds takes about, I'd say about a 5-minute drive to get from here to the softball diamond. If you're an athletic director, that can be a headache if both teams are playing at home. That pitch is low and outside for ball 2. But starting next year, that won't be a problem. Both the baseball and softball diamonds will be in the same facility just a mile down the road to the west of us. High fastball cut on a miss by Hackaday to even the count at 2-2. Hackaday leading off the top of the 5th. Keokuk trailing 5-0. Hackaday was hit by a pitch his first time up. 2-2. Fouled away. Heard a grunt from Hill as he brought home a fastball on that 2-2 pitch. Hill so far today has 5 strikeouts through 4 innings. The 2-2 pitch by Hackaday to Hackaday, fouled back. Another fastball that Hackaday fouled back. Count remains at 2-2. Davis County with a run in the first, a run in the third, and 3 in the fourth to build that 5-0 lead. 2-2 pitch. Got him. Curveball. Got Hackaday to swing. Dropped strike 3, however, and McCall was able to throw it over to first to complete the play. Strikeout number 6 for Hill to start off the top of the 5th inning. 1 out. Cam Robertson, Keokuk's number 9 hitter, now is up. First pitch is fouled away to the right field side. 0-1. Robertson grounded out to third with the bases loaded to end the second, his first time up. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing. Bases empty, 1 out, top of the 5th. Fastball low and away for ball 1. Both teams on losing streaks tonight. Keokuk has dropped their first 15 games of this season as that pitch is outside for ball 2. Davis County, on the other hand, on a 2-game losing streak. They come into tonight 4-7 on the year. And now to 2-1. It's a fastball, outside corner, called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waiting on deck is Jordan Sisk for Keokuk. The 2-2. Got him. Robertson couldn't catch up to the fastball. He goes down swinging. And Hill has struck out the first 2 batters of the top of the 5th. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing. And it'll be up to Jordan Sisk to start a 2-out rally for the Chiefs. Hill's first pitch is a curveball taken for a strike. Wind in the 0-1. Fastball, tapped to third. Glosser has it on the grass. Throws to first. It pulled Reeves off the bag, but he was able to tag Sisk anyway. And the inning is over. A quick 1-2-3 inning dealt by Caden Hill. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County leads it 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Regular season finale here at the Davis County Fairgrounds, as well as the final game Davis County will be playing here at the Fairgrounds. Bottom of the order due up for the Mustangs, 7, 8, 9, starting with Dalton Reeves, who has an RBI single and was also hit by a pitch. Nick Profeta sophomore right-hander, back on top of the bump. First pitch coming to Reeves. Fastball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Turned out to be a pleasant evening to close out our time here at the fairgrounds. That's drilled out to left field. Back goes Myers to the wall, and that ball is gone. Nope, they called that an RBI double. Never mind. I mean, a ground rule double. Couldn't quite see the ball, and the umpires had to confer with each other as well to make sure it bounced over the wall. So a leadoff double by Reeves. I apologize for that, but I lost sight of the ball, and when I saw the fielder just give up on it, I thought that was a home run. Nevertheless, a ground rule double drilled by Reeves to start off the bottom of the 5th. And now Caden Glosser bats. Profeta steps off. Glosser so far 0 for 2 today. He reached on an error in the 2nd and flew out to end the 3rd. Glosser looks at ball 1. That was a good reach by Siebold behind the plate on that fastball well outside to keep that from going to the screen. One of the encouraging signs you get out of this game is Davis County starting to swing the bats a bit. They were lying a bit dormant after the last 2 games versus Pekin and Cardinal. 1-0. Fastball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing. Bottom of the 5th. Reeves is standing at second with a leadoff ground rule double. Now Glosser looks at ball 3. That was a curveball well inside. Three balls, no strikes to Glosser with a runner at second, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. And now the pitch. He challenged him with a fastball, and Glosser fouled it away. You wonder, with a count 3-0 and a runner at second, does Glosser get the green light, or did head coach Todd White just trust Glosser to swing at something if he thought it was a good pitch to swing at? Now the count's 3-1. Profeta comes home with the next pitch, a curveball, cut on and missed. Glosser was way out in front, and Profeta now it's fought back into the count, and now the count is full at 3-2. Bell waits on deck for Davis County. The payoff pitch to Glosser is a curveball, fouled back. That was a good job by Glosser staying back on that. He waited until the very last moment to swing, and he managed to foul it back. It also looked like it was one of those deals where he was looking fastball and had to adjust to the curveball. Another 3-2 pitch coming, and we'll see what Profeta throws here. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's a fastball fouled away. And this is one of the beautiful things about baseball. It's the game within the game. The mental chess going on between both Profeta and Glosser. This is the third 3-2 pitch. The first 3-2 pitch was a curveball. The second one was a fastball. So what will Profeta throw with this third 3-2 pitch? He nods his head, now comes set. Rocks and fires. It's a curveball, swung on and missed, and Profeta wins that battle. He strikes out Glosser for the first out of the inning. Daytona Bradley has taken up a bat, and he bats for Hunter Bell with runner at second and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. So Bradley comes in to pinch hit for Bell. And the first pitch coming from Profeta to Daytona Bradley. Fastball right down the middle, tap foul to the third base side. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing. Dalton Reeves led off the inning with a ground rule double. He is still at second base with one out. Profeta back on top of the rubber as he looks in and gets set to deliver the 0-1 pitch. It's a curveball, well inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clay Collier, Davis County's leadoff hitter, waits on deck. And now the 1-1. Fastball off the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. That bounced in front of Seabold, who didn't catch that last pitch from Profeta cleanly. However, Reeves had a notion of going to third, but decided to stay put at second. The 2-1 to Bradley. Curveball hit high and foul to the third base side, out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes, a runner at second, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Davis County leading Keokuk 5-0 in their regular season finale. This is a makeup of a game that was rained out back on June 26th. Profeta with a baseball behind his back. Now comes set. And a pitch. Driven out to left field. Into the corner is Myers, and he makes the catch near the line in fair territory for out number 2. So Bradley got a good piece of it. However, Myers, when it seems like every catch that he's made so far, the left fielder has lost his hat on the way to making the catch. And now we'll go to the top of the order, and Clay Collier, who looks to cash in on the leadoff double hit by Reeves, who still stands at second. 5-0 Davis County, bottom of the 5th. The pitch, curveball, popped up, foul territory, first base side. Hackaday, the first baseman, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So a leadoff double by Davis County goes to waste. We'll go to the 6th inning. Davis County leads Keokuk 5-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bloomfield, the home of the Davis County Mustangs, and a new pitcher is in the game for the Mustangs. It is Dalton Reeves, who has taken a ball, and he is taken to the mound. So that will do it for Caden Hill, who exits after throwing 70 pitches in this ball game. 5 shutout innings for Hill, allowing no runs on just a hit. He walked 2 while striking out 7. New pitcher is Dalton Reeves. He moves from first base to the mound, and coming in to play first now is Caleb Wagler. Reeves will be greeted by the 2-3-4 hitters for Keokuk, starting with Josh Wills, who is 0 for 2 thus far today. He popped out and has also struck out. First pitch by Dalton Reeves, a fastball taken on the inside corner for strike 1. The last time Reeves pitched was back on Monday in that 10-inning classic versus Pekin. 0-1. Hit him in the hip. Fastball hits Wills. And he's the leadoff hitter of the 6th inning, who reaches first on the hit batter. Now Miller Giesler bats. Giesler looking to get his first hit of the night. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. Fastball hit the other way to Wagler at first. He throws to second for 1. The throw back to first is not in time. Reeves was covering the bag, the pitcher, but a good play by Wagler, getting the force out at second to keep the double play in order. 1 out. That was an underrated play by Wagler, the first baseman, who was coming off the bag headed towards second, and since the momentum was taking him to second, he just threw it right to Smolik, who managed to get the force out. However, they couldn't turn the double play. Giesler is safe at first on the fielder's choice. Siebold now bats with the runner at first and 1 out. First pitch by Reeves is fouled away. Davis County 4-7, looking to end their regular season at 5-7 before heading to districts. And they have a bye in the first round of the postseason. They will await the winner of Pella Christian and Cardinal. Makes you wonder, because I didn't have the chance to ask, as the 0-1 pitch is grounded to the second base side and into right field for a base hit. First hit of the game by Siebold, make that the second hit of the game for him. And Keokuk has runners at first and second with 1 out. Just to finish my thought, makes you wonder if they want, Davis County does, do they want to play Cardinal again, who they lost 7-4 to on Tuesday, or would they rather take their chances with Pella Christian? Most common answer you usually hear is that we don't care. But you wonder if even a small part of them wanted a little bit of payback against Cardinal, because Davis County did not play well this past Tuesday in Cardinal. First pitch is a fastball taken off the outside corner for ball 1. Corey Skinner has struck out twice so far today. He's glad to see Caden Hill leave this game. 1-0. Fastball, a soft liner into left field. It's a base hit. Mader throws to third, but not in time. He tried to force out Giesler, who was able to hustle to the bag, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out. And now Zach Myers looks to get Keokuk on the board for the first time tonight. The Davis County infield plays in on the corners, and the middle infield looks to turn 2. First pitch to Myers, fouled back. Myers so far today was hit by a pitch. He also grounded into a fielder's choice. Davis County 5, Keokuk nothing. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 6th. Reeves deals in strike 2. Fastball on the outside third. Myers in the hole 0-2. Reeves could really use a strikeout with the bases loaded and just 1 out. And he rocks and fires. A swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and Reeves got his strikeout for the second out of the inning. Cole Gillenwater looking to drive in Keokuk's first run with a hit. Gillenwater looks at a fastball off the outside edge for ball 1. Gillenwater walked in the second and then struck out swinging in the fourth. 1-0. Fastball inside corner. Good pitch by Reeves. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keokuk has just 2 hits so far. Make that 3 so far today. 2 in this inning. Fastball high. Ball 2. The starter Hill allowed just 1 hit through 5 innings. Reeves has given up 2 here in the 6th, but he hasn't given up a run yet. The bases are loaded with 2 outs, however. And the 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the outside corner. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nowhere to put Cole Gillenwater. Reeves will have to throw a strike. And the 3-1 pitch. Fastball off the plate outside. And Keokuk is on the board on the bases loaded walk. Gillenwater gets credit for the RBI. It's 5-1 Davis County as Giesler comes in to score. The inning continues for Trace Hackaday. He swings at the first pitch, bouncing ball to short. Smolik throws to first, not in time. Smolik was deep in the hole at short and couldn't quite get Hackaday at first. Another run scores to make it 5-2, and Hackaday gets an RBI on the infield hit. Now 2 runs in for Keokuk. Cam Robertson bats with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the top of the 6th. The pitch. It hit him. And now it's 5-3. Keokuk coming to life here in the top of the 6th. Head coach Todd White comes out to try to stem the tide. All of this has come with 2 outs. A hit batter, and then a fielder's choice. 2 singles, loaded the bases. Reeves got Myers to strike out. However, a bases loaded walk, a bases loaded infield single, and then a hit batter with the bases loaded have brought in 3 runs for Keokuk as this game has gotten considerably tighter. Davis County once with a 5-0 lead, now lead by just 2. Reeves stays in as the pitcher. He needs just 1 last out, but he'll have to deal with Keokuk's leadoff hitter, Jordan Sisk. So Mustangs have to deal with some adversity here in the top of the 6th as they look to close out their stay here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. First pitch is a fastball off the plate outside, ball 1. Sisk with 2 groundouts. He was also hit by a pitch. 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner. That evens the count at 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Keokuk trails now just 5-3. Fastball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Keokuk 0-15 on the year. They were able to beat Davis County last year, looking to make it 2 in a row. That pitch is fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reeves an out away from sending us to the bottom of the 6th. Reeves with a nod. Now comes set. Comes home with the 2-2. Foul back. Sisk stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reeves has come in relief of Hill, who threw 5 shutout innings. 2-2 pitch. Fastball high. The throw back to third and picked off at third was Cole Gillenwater. Where was he going? A heads-up play by the catcher McCall to nail Gillenwater, who was wandering too far off third base. And that's the way this inning ends. Keokuk scores 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Davis County 5, Keokuk 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Keokuk scored 3 runs in the top of the 6th to make things tighter here at the fairgrounds. Davis County looking for a bit of insurance before we head to the 7th. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Mustangs. And we'll have a pinch hitter for Dawson Townsend. This is Jesse Bonner to face Nick Profeta, who has pitched all 5 innings thus far for Keokuk. And the first pitch is a fastball taken inside for ball 1. So Jesse Bonner batting for Dawson Townsend here in the 6th. 1-0. Grounded to third. Gillenwater travels into the hole. The throw is past the first baseman, Hackaday. And Bonner is safe at first. We'll call that one an error on Gillenwater. Leadoff man is aboard for Noah Smolik. He's 0 for 2 so far today, but he did drive in and run with a sacrifice fly back in the 4th. That was the first run of a 3-run 4th for Davis County. That's a line drive into right field. That drops for a base hit. Noah Smolik with a solid single on the right. And a good start for Davis County. Runners at first and second with nobody out. And now Gavin McCall looks to do some damage from the cleanup spot. In case you can't hear, I believe Gavin McCall's nickname is Stubby. He's a bit on the short side, although McCall does square to bunt. A little surprising considering he leads the team in home, well, he's tied for the team lead in home runs, but timeout called. Hackaday, the first baseman, was charging. McCall does square to bunt, and he gets the butt down, back to the mound. The only throw is to first, and Profeta is able to throw out McCall But the sacrifice is good by McCall. 1-4. So Bonner goes to third. Zmolik goes to second. And Carson Mader, who already has 2 RBI tonight, courtesy of a 2-run double. His last time up is now up with 2 more runners in scoring position. Davis County leads at 5-3. Bottom of the 6th. Profeta steps off the rubber. And the first pitch by Profeta is a curveball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. The throw got away from Profeta, but not far enough for Bonner to score from third. So no harm, no foul as far as that's concerned. Runners at second and third. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Davis County leading 5-3. Looking to add to their lead. 0-1. Fastball outside corner. Good pitch by Profeta. And that makes the count 0-2. So now Mader will have to battle in the hole. 0-2. Pitch coming. He reached for it and swung and missed. That was a curveball in the opposite batter's box. Mader badly fooled. And now there are 2 outs in the inning. So now it will be up to Caleb Wagler, who came into the game to play first, replacing Hill in the lineup. This is his first at-bat of the game. He's looking for his first hit of the season, and he takes a fastball off the plate for ball 1. They have really picked up the chatter over in the Davis County dugout, as I'm sure you can hear. 1-0. Wagler fouls it off at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagler with 2 big ducks hanging out at second and third. If he can get a hit here. 1-1 is a curveball inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Davis County 5, Keokuk 3, bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. That's Bonner and Zmolik. Now to 2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1. First base is open. So it wouldn't be the worst thing if Profeta walked Wagler. That would keep the inning alive for Dalton Reeves, who had a ground rule double his last time out, so you may want to try to pitch to Wagler instead of Reeves. The pitch, a swing and a miss. That curveball came inside on Wagler, and he came up empty on the swing, running the count full. A payoff pitch coming from Profeta as he tries to keep this a 2-run lead for Keokuk. And the pitch. Fastball high, and Wagler walks. That's the first walk that Wagler has drawn this season. And as promised, that moves the line to Dalton Reeves, who is already 2 for 2 today with an RBI. The last pitch he drilled on 1 hop over the left field wall for a ground rule double. Now he can extend Davis County's 5-3 lead with a hit here. Bottom of the 6th, Davis County looking for insurance before we head to the 7th. And the pitch to Reeves, curveball, stays upstairs, ball 1. Reeves back in that 3rd inning with the RBI single. That was his 4th RBI of the season. 1-0. Fouled off at the plate. That pitch was in on his hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis County leading at 5-3 in their regular season finale, looking to snap a 2-game losing streak and go head into the postseason on a high note. The 1-1. Fastball off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Davis County and Keokuk have played their share of tight games over the last 2 seasons. 2 years ago, back here at the fairgrounds, Davis County beat Keokuk 3-2 in 10 innings as that pitch is fouled away. Last year, Keokuk returned to favor, beating Davis County 5-4 in walk-off fashion in 7 innings. Davis County had a 5-0 lead, but thanks to a 3-run Keokuk top of the 6th, they have closed the gap to within 2. Reeves back into the box. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball outside. Reeves goes down swinging, and the inning is over. So Davis County loads the bases, but they do not score. Last chance coming up for Keokuk. Davis County with a 5-3 lead over the Chiefs. You're listening to Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County is 3 outs away from wrapping up a regular season win as well as the finale here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. If you're a Mustang fan, you're hoping that the bases loaded opportunity that went by the wayside does not come back to bite the Mustangs. Reeves back on top of the mound, and the first pitch of the 7th inning is a fastball inside. 4-1 to Jordan Sisk. Now the 0-1. Fastball off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And remember, the top of the 6th inning ended in very strange fashion for Keokuk. Sisk was at the plate when Cole Gillenwater was thrown out at third. Fastball inside, 3-0. Gillenwater just wandered a bit too far from third. McCall alertly threw it to Glosser, the third baseman, and Gillenwater was easily tagged out to end the inning. 3-0. Fastball right down Broadway. 3 balls, 1 strike. Sisk looking to reach and bring the tying run up to the plate as he leads off the top of the 7th. The pitch from Reeves. Fastball at the knees on the outside corner. Strike 2. And now the payoff pitch to Sisk. A bit high. That was at the belt, perhaps a bit higher. And it's a leadoff walk to Sisk. So now Josh Wills bats with a runner at first, nobody out. Keokuk looking to rally, once down 5-0. They trail 5-3. Sisk looking for his first hit of the night, and the first pitch by Reeves is a fastball on the outside third for strike one. Sisk with a pop out in the first, a strikeout in the third, and he was hit by a pitch in the sixth. Oh, 1. A swing and a miss on the high heat. Sisk came out of his shoes. Looks like he wanted to tie the game on one swing. And he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Sisk, who led off the inning with a walk, leads off first. 0-2 pitch. Bouncer to the plate. Good block by McCall, who had to scoot over to his right to keep that pitch in front of him. Davis County 5, Keokuk 3. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 7th, and Sisk dives back safely after Reeves decides to check on him at first base. The 1-2 to Wills. Fastball over but low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keokuk has scored all 3 of their runs against Dalton Reeves after Caden Hill blanked the Chiefs through the first 5 innings. 2-2. Lifted to right field, foul territory. That gets over the fence out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. Reeves so far during his inning plus of work has 1 strikeout. He's also walked a batter, and he's hit 2 pitchers, and they struck him out there. So Reeves got himself a strikeout to start off the top of the 7th. And with a runner at first and 1 out, Miller Giesler now bats. Chopper to third, but that's foul. Reeves reaching down deep to try to close this game out. An audible grunt coming out of Reeves after he delivered that first pitch to Giesler. Oh, 1. Popped up, foul territory, first base side, and that gets over the dugout, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to Miller Giesler, who struck out swinging in the first, flew out in the third, grounded into a fielder's choice, and later scored in that 3-run 6th inning for Keokuk. 0-2. Curveball. Inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sisk leading off from first. He stays put. 1-2 pitch. Lifted. Right field. Bell tracking over. Makes the catch. The throw back to first. Gets past the first baseman Wagler, but backing out the play is the pitcher Reeves. And there are 2 outs in the inning. So a nice play by Hunter Bell for the 2nd out of the inning, and Keokuk's last chance is in the form or in the person of Andrew Siebold, who is 2 for 2 today with a double, a single, and a run scored. First pitch to Siebold, a bouncer in between the legs of McCall, and Sisk heads to second. You're not so much worried about Sisk. He's not the tying run. The tying run is taking a practice swing at the plate right now, Andrew Siebold. And the 1-0. A chopper over the mound. The shortstop, Smolik, picks it up, throws to first, in time! And the Stangs win. The Stangs win. The Mustangs win it by the final score of 5-3. Smolik just got Siebold out by an eyelash. And that's the way things end tonight. So Davis County bend but do not break, and they defeat Keokuk by a final score of 5-3. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll give you the totals for tonight's game as Davis County secures the win in their regular season finale. This is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Profeta Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Profeta Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bloomfield at the Davis County Fairgrounds. One last time we saw a game here at the Fairgrounds, and Davis County made it a winner by defeating Keokuk by the final score of 5-3. Davis County scored a run in the first, courtesy of a double steal, and Dawson Townsend was on the business end of that steal of home to take a 1-0 lead. They made it 2-0 thanks to an RBI single by Dalton Reeves. A 3-run fourth inning made it 4-0, a sacrifice fly by Smolek, and a 2-run double by Carson Mader. And it looked like Davis County was just cruising along. But then Keokuk got across 3 runs in the 6th inning after Caden Hill threw 5 shutout innings to keep the Chiefs at bay. Dalton Reeves, however, ran into trouble in the 6th inning, a bases-loaded walk, a bases-loaded infield single, and then A hit batter with the bases loaded gave Keokuk their 3 runs. However, the inning ended when Cole Gillenwater, who was at third base at the time, was wandering a bit too far and was thrown out by McCall, who managed to throw a strike to Gloucester, the third baseman, and easily tag out Gillenwater. After that, Davis County mounted a threat in the 6th inning but could not score, and Keokuk managed to get the tying run to the plate. However, Dalton Reeves was able to slam the door, allowing just a leadoff walk before retiring the next 3 batters. So Davis County with 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors, 10 men left on base. Keokuk with 3 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors, with 7 men left. Winning pitcher is Caden Hill. He moves to 3-2. Losing pitcher is Nick Profeta for Keokuk. Time of the game, 1 hour, 56 minutes in the regular season and Davis County Fairground finale for the Mustangs. So that will do it from here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. Once again, our final score is Davis County 5, Keokuk 3. Davis County snaps a 2-game losing streak as they improve to 5-7. Keokuk still looking for a first win of the season. They are now 0-16. We would like to thank you for making us a part of your Thursday evening. We'll take a bit of a break. We're not going to see you again until Tuesday in Eddyville. The starting time is 4:30, so make note of that starting time. A bit of an afternoon, a matinee for Davis County's first postseason game. They will face Saturday's winner between Pella Christian and Cardinal in Eddyville, and we look forward to having you join us then. Until then, for Parker Stevens, our on-site producer, as well as Kyle Smith, who was handling things in Ottumwa, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from the Davis County Fairgrounds, and this is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.